I'm sorry, guys. For some odd reason, the game crashed on me and I got the blue screen of death. I've been getting the blue screen of death a lot lately. I think I need to check my computer in for a checkup. Now, where in the bejeepers is Hook? Oh, there she
Hook!
is. Deep
Got
under
you
there.
again.
Jeez.
Huh? What the heck are you guys doing here? Oh, wait till I get my hands on Julian, that traitor. Where's
Probably.
his integrity? What about your integrity, huh? You brought the other kids out here to Rivet Town, didn't you? I did not! The moles hold a vote on all our expedition destinations.
Gather your minions, Hook.
Fine, I will. But it better be exciting. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's go and find Julian. Hide and seek update. Astral Express Crew 2, the Mole 0. Celebrate while you can. Hide and seek is best of 5, you know. Anyway, enough about hide and seek. You came all this way to tell the moles something, so spit it out. Do you want to do the honors?
We tell the moles about the victory.
Aww. Oh. Uh-huh. What's wrong? Why aren't you saying anything?
Hook. Julian.
I wasn't expecting this.
Hey! Wipe your tears, Julian! You're second in command. No crying in front of grown-ups. You three, listen up. Starting from today, you are the mole's #1 rivals. Rivals? Why the heck are we rivals now? What are you talking about?
Hook and Julian always wanted to defeat the villains on the surface and take back our homeland. But it sounds like you grown-ups just stole their thunder, so...
You think we're gonna accept defeat just like that? One day, the moles will be the heroes of the underworld and the overworld. Then everyone will sit and...
Sit up and take notice?
Sit up and take notice! I would have figured it out myself. I didn't need you to remind me. So that's why you were so silent. If you want to be as awesome as us, you better start training every day.
And start listening to Natasha.
Training every day? Listening to the old witch? Will that really make us as awesome as you guys? In that case, deal! Julian and
Technically, Hook was
Alina,
with
let's
us during
run
that.
back to the town. Training starts today.
Yes, boss. Understood. Alina, I can give you a piggyback if you can't make it.
Okay, new message. The ceiling is seriously and the spatial distortion is dissipating. Good job. We should be back soon. Don't rush. Go at your own pace. The express will be here before you're ready to leave. Great. I'm craving some juice. Pom Pom still owes me a glass. How is Euro 6? Not great, even though the influence of the stone has basically subsided. The existing fragmentum is too deeply rooted. The eternal freeze is... Whoa, slow down! The eternal freeze has lasted a very long time, enough to severely impact the ecology of the planet. In short, the planet probably won't regain the vitality that it once had 1,000 years ago in such a short time. Oh, how could this be? Is there anything else we can do? As Trailblazers, our mission has already concluded successfully. The fate of this world should be handed back to its inhabitants. Humankind has always struggled against austere conditions and always manage to thrive. Would you slow down? This guy is not wanting to slow down. Okay, can I please? Alright, has always managed to thrive in spite of it. Now that the eternal freeze is gone, the fragmentum has lost its momentum to expand. Eurilio 6 will be revitalized. Believe in the preservation of her people. I detected a high-frequency spatial energy surge in the north of Eurilio 6. You might be interested in checking it out. Don't worry, that energy is not related to the Stellaron. It's only an echo left behind after the spatial distortions faded away. Inside the echo, our perceptions of space and time that we are used to will become radically altered, to the point where it might even reconstruct certain scenes from our past experiences. If you're in the mood and wish to relive those memorial adventures, you can try your luck at places where echoes can be found.
Oh, Mr. Yang put it nicely, but the reality is this. We sealed the Stellaron, but that's not gonna solve the problems on this planet. There I was getting excited to tell everyone the good news.
We did all we could. Now it's just
That's
a
the
matter of
cruelty
time.
of a Stellaron. Still, compared with some of the other planets we visited, at least this one has hope.
So, should we tell everyone the deal?
We should tell Branya when the time's right. Let's not dampen the spirit just yet.
Okay, Echoes of War. Revast memories and obtain trace material and rare light cones. Okay, there's a whole bunch of missions that we can gather. But right now the only goal is, and apparently
I
we
see
have...
Gertie!
It's still early.
But who's that lying on the ground? Quick, let's head over.
It's just now there's a thing over here. Let's go over here.
Oh my, this doesn't look good. Can you hear me? Are you okay?
He's still breathing. Try not to panic on Gertie.
Is everything okay? Wait, isn't that Peak? Don't tell me he fell asleep in the middle of the road again.
Oh, it's you three. Back in the underworld so soon? Word must have gotten out that I was renovating the hotel today. Being the kind-hearted young man that he is, Peak came straight over and offered to help. There we were, hard at work, when all of a sudden the hotel started shaking. I got everyone outside as fast as I could, but I think Peak was hit by a
just saw
ceiling
him blink.
tile.
Quick, pop him out.
I don't think that's necessary. He's awake.
Aww.
Peak, are you awake? Oh, thank goodness you're all right. Easy now. Take your time.
Oh, my back. Oh, I was having such a great nap. How did I...
Are you okay, bro? Let me take you to Natasha's clinic.
Hey, look where he was lying. What is that?
It's an old photo. I thought I lost this ages ago. How did it get...
Aunt Gertie, isn't that you in the photo? And old Goethe, too. You look so young.
Don't I know it? My distant cousin had only just taken over the family business at the time. He wrote me a letter inviting me to head up and take a look. It's been nearly 20 years already. I remember chatting in the hotel lobby and drinking tea. I wonder if we'll ever get another chance to do that.
You know, we've got some good news for you, haven't we?
Okay, now technically
Is
we weren't
that
supposed
true?
to be doing that.
Branya, she... I can't believe my ears.
Well, yeah. Put your faith in Branya.
I don't know what to say. Turns out things aren't always lost forever. It feels like better days are finally on the horizon. Thank you all so much for coming to tell me the good news. I haven't felt like this in a long time. We'll get plenty of guests staying at the hotel again once the passageway is open. But there's no way I'm letting them set eyes on this old place looking like this. Oh, and we're gonna need to expand the menu. Oh, dear. Action stations!
Action stations? Already? Ow! My head!
Please, let Dr. Natasha know not to worry. We're all okay. You three will have to come and stay again once the hotel is fully renovated.
I wish you all a journey that is free of illness.
Okay.
Oh, is everyone all right? Thanks for your help.
You anything.
I'm flattered. Now we just have to wait for the official news. I hope Rania doesn't keep us too long.
Huh. Do you think Svarog and Clara felt the effects of our battle with the Guardian?
I think they'll be fine. Plus, Svarog's devotion to Clara is even greater than his hostility to Wildfire. If you're worried, you could look for them over at the robot settlement.
Now we get to go over here.
Outsiders. For friends of Clara.
Perkins!
How did you know that was Perkins?
Thank you for rescuing Clara.
Seems like Perkins picked up a stammer.
Its language module must have malfunctioned. Can you take us to Clara?
Outsiders are friends of Clara. Follow me.
Okay. Come on, Perkins.
You have visitors, Clara.
Oh, it's the variables.
Another nickname for the collection.
There was a huge shaking just now to the ground. Mr. Svarog said it must have been...
Recalculating. Conclusion. Engine of creation. 97.66% probability.
Any other secret weapons you'd like to tell us about?
The engine of creation was an immense construction machine created by the architects. It was not built to fight.
Well, whatever. We won. Thanks to that giant robot, we were finally able to take care of the Stellaron. And Branya made a promise. The underworld and the overworld will soon be reunited. Which means that you, Svarog, you won't have to worry about preserving the underworld for the time being.
March, everyone, thank you so much. I wasn't sure you guys would be able to do it, but now... Mr. Svarog, what do you say? You guys said you were travelers from other worlds, right? I want to be just like you. One day, I'm gonna go traveling to faraway places and make new friends.
Your future's yours to decide.
Calculation result. Update. Mission number 0001. Preserve the underworld. Complete.
New group message. Are you seeing this? This android can actually send messages. How do you feel physically? Thanks to Sela, I'm fine now. Thank goodness, I've already given the orders to the Silver Maynards to immediately lift the blockade between the overworld and the underworld. And some people in the underworld should have already received the notice. After closing for more than a decade, the cable car station should finally be reopening soon. If you don't mind, I would like you to come to the overworld for my succession ceremony. Woohoo! We wouldn't miss it for the universe. We'll be there. See you there then. Flowers. Specifically roses.
That's our Branya, quick as a flash.
In this case, it means
She
person
certainly
doesn't know
moves
how
a
to
lot
text.
faster than some people I know.
If you haven't got anything nice to say right now, zip it.
Alright. And now we need to go back over here. It's a lot of back and forth during this time.
It's still early. Where to now?
Okay, let's real quick just also pick up this. Can't you see I'm busy? Spit it out and stop bothering me. Ah, it's you again. Last time we met, I left in a hurry. I never got a chance to thank you. Alexa, stop. Yes, that's for you to go. Love you. You were supposed to be doing that. That's what you get for being distracted. I'd like to introduce myself again. I'm Antonia, the developer responsible for the Great Mind, and the supervisor for the mining teams. As you saw in the mine, a lot of people in the underground count on me to make a living. Don't you need to supervise the miners? The team leaders are responsible for supervision. My job is to... Are you kidding me? Can I please finish something? Okay, fine. I won't talk to her. Jeez.
You made it.
Come back over here.
I thought you were about to miss out on a moment of history.
No way! After all our hard work, how could we miss out on the final celebration, right?
I'll go sit at the smell of freedom's in the air.
I smell it too. For Oleg and I, not to mention the other adults, reopening the passageway means rediscovering old ways of living. Return to normality. Survival is no longer the top of the agenda.
I think a lot of people felt
But
the same
for the
way
children
during
who were
COVID.
born into this era, who grew up in this isolation, this will be a new life altogether. Once you've tasted freedom, it's difficult to accept a life of separation and isolation. Those of us whose childhoods were marred by tragedy, we must strive to do better for the next generation. I'm sorry. Here I am talking your ear off again. This is a day to remember. We should welcome it with smiles. If you have time, talk to the folks here. Every one of them will tell you about their excitement. Then when you're ready, let's go home.
Okay.
Finally, I can get back to supervising the cable cars. I thought I'd spend the rest of my life in those mines. Ah, it's you, the liberators of the underworld. You're the first passengers we've had since being sealed off. It'll be my honor to get you to the surface in one piece.
Does this thing have a good safety record?
Relax. In all my 20 years on the job, there were only ever, anyway, none of them were serious. So, ready to climb aboard?
Let's take the kids out to some fresh air.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, gather round. The cable car passenger service is about to restart.
Whoa! Look at the big blue ceiling!
That's not a ceiling, Hook. That's the sky.
So this is the overworld? The air here smells different.
Less rust and geomarrow particles floating around. Take a deep breath, children. This is what freedom tastes like. I never thought I'd live to see the administrative district again. All those years. We've been through a lot, Natasha.
You're right, Oleg. It's funny. The moment I boarded the cable car, my mind was filled with everything I wanted to do on the surface. But now, I just want to sit down, zone out, and watch the people coming and going. And let the day just pass me by.
Enjoy the peace and quiet, Natasha. We earned it.
It's Japard! Is he here to meet us?
He's still on duty. Huh. He must have recovered quickly.
Let's go say hi!
Oleg is also messaging us. Have you left Belabog yet? Nope, we're still staying. We're still here. Oh, good. There's something I'd like your help with. So I've only been back on the overworld for my seat is not even warmed up yet, and those Silvermane guards are rushing to get me to their advisor. You've just finished that thing about the Stellar Run, and these impatient fools are already trying to launch a counter-offensive at the Fragmentum. But if we're talking about the Fragmentum, I think only you lot can claim expertise. Fragmentum is my home. Good, I like your spirit. If you're planning to join the offense, go and look for a liaison officer named William at the Silvermane Guard Restricted Zone. The Fragmentum they wanted to clear is called the Corridor of Fading Echoes. Quite a chilling name, isn't it? But I'm guessing it'll be easy as pie for you. Okay.
Welcome back to the Administrative District, Trailblazers.
We have so many side missions.
Trailblazers! First time anyone's called us that on this planet!
The architects think it's only right that we should address you properly. Outsiders is hardly fitting anymore. Please allow me to apologize again for what happened in the restricted zone. You were only trying to help. I should have trusted Serval's judgment.
You were just
Thanks
doing your
for
job.
understanding. Lady Bronya's inaugural address will begin soon. She asked me to pass on her invitation to you.
Uh-huh. That's sooner than I expected. Is she well enough to...
Not really. But Lady Bronya insisted on delivering the speech as soon as possible. She wants the people to understand what happened. The address will be held at Everwinter Monument. I hope the three of you can find time to attend.
That's pretty much where we're going.
Look, there's a crowd gathering over there. Is the address starting soon?
Looks like it. Bronya hasn't arrived yet, though. Let's find somewhere to wait.
Guards, formation!
Whoa, this must be it!
Citizens of Belabog, I kindly ask for your attention. Lady Bronya Rand's inaugural address will begin shortly. Please remain orderly.
People of Belabog, hear me! Today we gather here to celebrate our victory, but it was a sacrifice made by a mighty guardian that delivered us this opportunity. She dispelled an evil that cost us 700 years of suffering. And in the process, she paid the ultimate price. The sacrifice of Kokolia Rand ushers in a new chapter. The blizzard beyond the walls will die away, and the offensives of our Silvermane guards will begin to contain the Fragmentum's advance. In the far north, I witnessed with my own eyes the struggle between the late Supreme Guardian and the evil power that sought to destroy us. In her last moments, the Supreme Guardian told me her greatest regret. The order to seal off the underworld from the overworld. With the passage of time, she gradually came to realize the consequences of that decision. Although tortured with guilt, she could not undo the damage. In her final moments, she wanted us to mark the Stellaron's end by reuniting Belabog. Overworlders and Underworlders must embrace the dawn of a new age. Together. People of the Underworld, I dare not ask for your forgiveness. I now know the reality of your decade of suffering. But I want us to work together. We know that without your perseverance and hard work, Belabog will not recover its former glory. And the seed of civilization will not be preserved. And on that note, I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to a few guests of the city. Most of you were not aware of their arrival. But it is thanks to them that our world now flourishes with hope. They made me realize that while we remain focused on preserving the ground beneath our feet, we should not forget to look up into the sky. I firmly believe that with the determination of everyone, our world, the world the Trailblazers call Yarilo 6, will no longer be alone among the stars. But before we accomplish that goal, I humbly ask you to follow me into the future. I, Bronya Rand, the 19th Guardian of Belabog, hereby take my oath.
Lady Bronya! Lady Bronya! Long live Belabog!
Bronya, we're back!
March, Don Hung, and you. It's wonderful you made it to the address. Sorry, I know the invitation was very last minute, but I needed to get the news out as soon as possible. The longer people waited, the more rumors started to swirl. The situation risked spinning out of control.
Are you fully recovered?
Yes, I'm fine now, don't worry. My mother... she tried to force the voice of the Stellaron into my head. It was a terrible feeling. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't shown up.
That was some speech, Bronya. If I had to talk like that in front of a huge crowd, I'd be shaking head to toe.
It was all just a bunch of palatable lies. I hope you never have a similar experience, March.
Part about preserving the seed of civilization was real.
I prefer to be honest with the people. But I also want to preserve their hope.
Don Hung, wanna talk about Mr. Yang's findings?
Allow me to explain.
We tell her about all the observations.
Which means the fragmentum has already taken root by this point. Even though the Stellaron is sealed, we won't be able to reverse the damage immediately.
Yeah, Stellarons are terrible things.
I know. Our ancestors wouldn't have risked using one if they'd had other ways of avoiding calamity. You've gone out of your way to save this world. You nearly lost your life. I have no right to ask for more. Besides, I agree with Mr. Yang. Ultimately, the fate of Belabog is in the hands of its own people.
The Astro Express will do everything within our power to help.
In that case, as a leader, I must give you a promise of the same weight. We will hold out with everything we have until the day you Trailblazers return. Even if it takes another 700 years, the children of Yarilo 6 will look up to the sky with hope in their hearts. So long, my friends. May the preservation bless your journey.
Congrats! That was one heck of a first trailblazing expedition.
Worth celebrating, I'd say.
a scale of 1 to 5, how would you rate this?
2.5.
That run of the mill, huh?
My scoring criteria are different from yours.
Anyway, we should be asking you. Any thoughts you want to share?
Time
Wait,
for a nap.
what? No way. We're about to leave and I've hardly got any decent photos. Come on. Let's go back to the administrative district and hang out for a bit longer.
Now we finally have the planar ornaments. Which... That would be these things here. And this one does imaginary damage. Challenge to simulate. Okay, and we can get more. Now here's the thing. I don't want my relics. The popular plan actually has. Okay, there's currently no suitable main stat relics for this part. Okay.
Branya said she's willing to wait 700 years for us. Here we are, Everwinter Monument. Photo time! Oh, Payla and Hook are here too. Let's make sure we get them in the background.
Let's show them the photos once we're done. And then use the function button below to take a picture with the camera. Oh, they've fixed it. Okay, can I get up better? Wish I could rotate it and do a... There we go. That actually looks pretty good.
Oh, so much ice! But it's warm here. Aren't you overworlders worried it'll melt?
Not at all. It may look like ice, but it's actually a monument carved out of geomeral crystal.
Ah, Geomarrow! It's a shame Daddy isn't here. He'd find a buyer for it and sell it for big bucks.
How do I explain? This particular piece of geomarrow is definitely not for sale.
Photo? What's that? Hook wants to see it.
I must remind you that taking photos of others without gaining their permission violates Belabog Public Security Ordinance number... Wait, that's a nice picture. And it's crystal clear.
Wow, photos are awesome. Can Hook have it? You like it? It's yours. A farewell gift from us. Okay, where to next? Oh, we haven't seen Serval since we got back. Let's head to the workshop.
Okay. We just have to say all of our goodbyes.
Who's there? Didn't your parents tell you to knock before... It's you three. Come on in. I was just talking to Clara about you.
How have you been, big sister? Miss Serval's workshop is amazing. There are all kinds of things. I like it here a lot.
Miss Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid. Meanwhile, the architect's children are still calling me auntie and making me feel old.
Still looking to hire assistants for the
Hey,
workshop?
that's not your line. We're here to take a photo, remember?
Photo? This feels like one of my fan meetups. Anyway, for you guys, I do autographs for free.
Photo. Oh, I remember. When I was little, Mr. Svarog took a photo for me.
Over here, Clara. Want to learn some cool poses?
actually.
Wow, that's pretty great. I wish the photographers at my shows had your skills.
Huh? Am I really that short? I thought...
She didn't
But
realize
don't
how
worry.
short she was.
If you eat like Don Hung, you'll be as tall as him one day.
I'll let that slip.
Here, keep it. A little farewell gift from the Astral Express.
Huh? You're leaving so soon? I understand. Well, this photo will always be close to my heart. I'll make a copy for you too, Clara.
Thanks, Miss Serval. Big Sister, March, Dan Hung. Thanks for taking care of me. Safe travels. If you have time, please come back and visit me and Mr. Svarog.
That's enough sightseeing and photo taking to last me a while. Time to head back to the Goethe Hotel for a good night's sleep.
We can sleep when we're back on the Express.
Not so fast. Last time we were here, that evil Madam Guardian interrupted us before we'd gotten the most out of our luxury suites. Don't you think we should make up for it? Come on. Himiko and Mr. Yang are grown-ups. I'm sure they'll cope without us for one night. Besides, don't you want to chit-chat with the locals now that Belabog is full of life again? I know I do.
Alright. Now we get to go
Come around and have a look.
enjoy not being attacked by people all the time. What's this? Vending machine. Oh, goody! We can buy things that are useful to us. Including really good recipes. I think the next couple episodes we're going to be focusing on the side missions. Let's go to bed. In the midst of this frantic tapestry of events, you see the moment Coquelia perished with the Steron. A strange voice speaks to you in a hushed tone. But the voice passes rapidly. You try to recall what you saw in those fleeting moments, but find no trace. All of a sudden, you hear it again. A female voice.
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
Oh, it was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right? The likes of us are better suited to, shadowy comic relief, eh? Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. You liked it? Really? Told you so. No! I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon? What fun can you get out of a giant Vanity Fair like that? True happiness always entails the manifestation of the dignity of mankind. Now, that's a quote I live by. Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kasky will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance. I wonder, did I bring a little more joy into your lives?
He's breaking the fourth
You don't have to
wall.
answer that. But if the answer is no, then you'll break my heart.
Yeah, he's breaking the fourth wall.
We should be getting back to the Express. Time to
broke the
find
fourth
March and
wall.
Danhung.
He broke the fourth wall. I
Morning.
didn't notice
How
that.
did you sleep? I'm full of energy myself.
I
You
dreamed about
poor
Sampo.
thing. I'll go check calendar. Today might be unlucky.
Did you get Himiko's message? It's time to go. The conductor will nag us again if we put the express behind schedule.
Yeah. Well, pack your souvenirs and stuff. Back home we go.
Okay. Now we get to bid farewell to Belabog. Does that mean that we're about to, like, step outside and have giant... How was your rest? Pom-Pom has completed routine pre-departure inspections, so the Nameless is ready to move on to the next world. Come back to the Express when you've tied up all the loose ends. Alright, you must have so many questions about that final battle with the Supreme Guardian of Belabog. Walt and I made some simple analysis that might help shed some light on it for you. Got it? We're leaving. Thankfully, we're able to come back whenever we want.
Here we are at last. It's sad to say goodbye.
Nothing lasts forever. You'll stop feeling sad the moment you set foot on the Express.
Hey, I'm not that heartless, you know.
And let's go to the Express.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look, Branya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
Welcome home, you three.
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you.
How would you rate my performance?
I'd say it's a solid 5 stars.
Get some rest on the Express. Eurilo 6 was not an easy ride. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himeko and I agree.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is, soon.
That's right.
That's the path of the Nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing. I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another, that's exactly what I signed up for.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the Nameless. That's good to hear. You can head back to your rooms for some rest, or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee, whichever you like.
I'll head back to my room then.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation, you must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose. While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here. Where's our next stop? I can't wait!
For one, let's real quick go pick up a bunch of the,
Checking star rail stability. Pom-Pom needs to focus.
Let's do the Trailblaze levels. I don't know how far I'm going to go. There you go. That was actually pretty far. And it's been a couple I can... Let's use this to buy that. Then I'm just holding on to those. And honestly, let's go ahead and do those. I know it doesn't help us to this, but we can also use it for the normal stellar warp, which we get to do twice now. Okay. We can do the 10 twice now. No new characters. And... oh, did we actually get a new character? We got a new Destruction Ice character. Nice. That's actually one I don't think I've seen before either. We are going to end there for this recording. This has gone way longer than expected because of I just really wanted to finish this. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, remember to hit the big thumbs up button and subscribe for more. And I will see you guys next time.